Raw marinated crab time, baby! All school year, I've been wanting to try out this raw marinated crab recipe by Homegirl. I got different crabs from her recipe. I got them from H Mart, and I was struggling because look, the Sebastian's head is still on there. I had to cut little homie's face off in half. I followed the recipe though. I cut off the legs, and the big one I left into a bowl, and then I went ahead and chopped it in half so that the marinade can get into the meat. I was going pretty slow at first because I was struggling with the head and I didn't know which part of the crab I should keep, other than the meat, of course. Here's me beheading Mr. Krabs. Ooh. The whole time I was kind of worried that I got the wrong kind of crabs, but hopefully it turns out okay. You'll start saying that. I started picking up on my pace. You know, I was getting a little faster. I was feeling like a pro. And before you know it, I was just about done. Look, this is the last crab. I beheaded it, cut it in half, and I put it inside the bowl. And I had a good amount to work with, especially for the first time. So I chopped up some garlic, put it in a bowl, and I followed the recipe, added the sugar, the gochugaru, the fish sauce, sesame oil, and then mixed it all up together. Did a little taste test, and I added more garlic because I'm a garlic girly. Grabbed my container and I started putting the crabs inside of it. I did the first layer of crabs first, and then I started adding the sauce. I wanted to make sure that everything was covered. Fortunately, I didn't have any gloves, so I had to do a little shaking method first for the first layer, and then I added the second layer of crabs onto the container. I added the rest of the crab into the second layer, and then I added the rest of the sauce. Added the rest of the sauce, and let me tell you, the sauce is hella good. Like, if there's anything I can take away from this, was that the sauce, she was not capping when she said the sauce was hella good. Gave that a good shake, and I put it in the fridge and come back for part 2 so I could try it.